Show with David Letterman. Tonight, Michelle Pfeiffer.
This is the perfect program. We have the lovely Michelle Pfeiffer is on the show tonight. She's in a new film called Hairspray. Okay, doggy. Our first guest is a three-time Academy Award-nominated actress starring in a new film entitled Hairspray. It opens July 20th. Here she is, ladies and gentlemen, Michelle Pfeiffer. Yeah, good to see you again. How you doing?
Good.
5 years ago was the last time you were here.
I know, time flies.
Yeah, what have you been doing in 5 years? I've been here every night.
I've been, I don't know, I've been carpool and...
Taking care of the family.
Taking care of the family, and we moved, and that was interesting.
How many, first of all, in the family, when you're talking about the family, how many you got there?
Well, there are the two kids, and myself and David, and lots of animals.
All right. What kind of animals?
Well, up until recently, we had some miniature donkeys, which we've relocated.
Relocated?
Yes.
You leave them on the freeway?
No.
But miniature donkeys, what
They're
is it?
adorable. They're really, really cute, but they were biting the guests, and...
Where can I get some? But
we thought before we got sued, maybe it was time to...
how tiny are the miniature donkeys?
They're about the size of a big of the largest dog you've ever seen.
Yeah.
Maybe the height of a mastiff or something.
What do you do with them other than keep them away from people?
Not much.
Yeah. So you get the kids.
And they looked really depressed. They were looking depressed. So yeah.
That's a bad sign when your pets start to look depressed. What does that say? Good heavens.
Yeah.
So you and the family all, was it a big move, geographically speaking?
It was. It was, and it was. I really underestimated what it meant to start all over, and we were a little bit like the Beverly Hillbillies moving into town because it was, of course, all of our furniture and everything went. No, it hadn't come yet, and so we piled the children and the animals in the car, and they were all in my car. And it was rats and tree frogs and dogs and cats and
Good heavens.
We didn't have the donkeys yet, or they would have been in there too. But so there we go.
Did you move by choice, or were you asked to leave? Rats and tree frogs.
I know, it was sort of. You could just see our neighborhood. Oh, here goes the neighborhood. You could when we were coming. So that and then of course we got lost. And I proceeded to get lost for the next year. Every time I left the house.
Oh my, well, that's not good.
No, it wasn't good. It became the big joke because then I have this really great electric car, which I love. It's all electric. The problem is the only place to charge it was my house. So I'm just now beginning to drive that car again.
Yeah, because you go out.
I was too afraid I would run out of energy.
Yeah, you'd be lost, and Mom's gone. Will we ever see her
not
again?
even like AAA. I mean, nobody could help me.
Yeah. But everything's more comfortable for you now?
Yes.
Is this like a rural sort of setting?
It's a little more rural. Yeah, I mean, it's not out in the middle of nowhere, but it's just,
so this
ever
is what
so
you've
slightly
been doing
slower.
for 5 years, is taking care of the family and the move and stuff. And are the kids happy that Mom's been around all this time?
Well, honestly, I didn't realize how much time was going by, and I was having a great time. And then my kids started saying, "Hey, Mom, you going back to work soon?" I said, "No, isn't it great? I'm here, I'm around. Isn't it nice having me around?" They said, "Yeah, but we really like visiting you at work, too."
Yeah.
So anyway, they're, I think, kind of happy that I'm back working.
And you must be enjoying it yourself as well. You've done like 3 films in the since we saw you last time.
Yeah, and they're just now starting to come out.
Well, now you mentioned your kids. What kind of a kid were you at that age? A good kid? You trouble? A good student?
At which phase are we talking here?
I don't know. Pick one, like when you were in junior high.
Junior high, I was a little bit of trouble. probably. When I was younger, I just remember kind of roaming the neighborhood.
Well, I suppose as childhood memories go, it's not the worst thing you can have.
It could be worse.
It could be much worse. You just roamed the neighborhood.
I did for about the first 12 years.
Did you enjoy your summers as a kid? Kids love summertime,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, roaming around. Yeah. I started working though young, and that got me out of the neighborhood into the mall. And I started working when I was about 14, I guess.
Yeah.
And this was actually the first break I've ever taken, is this little hiatus.
So you really
that
have
I
been
took.
working ever since you were 14, yeah. We have some early footage of you.
Oh boy, can't wait to see that.
Yeah, this is a show called, it was Fantasy Island.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this was a big show for ABC, and it was on, I think, right after Love Boat on Saturday nights. So this was a powerhouse 2-hour blockbuster TV viewing
It's a big
schedule.
break in
Yeah. And do you remember the part and getting the part and what the part was?
I do. I remember. I remember the line
Oh, what's the line?
because it was only one line,
Right.
I believe. Who is he, Naomi?
Who is he, Naomi? And what was the the story?
I don't remember what
Yeah,
the story
it didn't
was.
make any difference. Okay, so
Oh, no, I do remember. It was the Island of Lost Women, and I was one of the lost women. And we were all in different color togas.
so it's just like that show Lost. Now it's the same thing.
Exactly.
There are
They
no new
copied.
ideas. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay, so here we are, and this we believe is your first speaking role on television.
Yes.
Okay, Michelle Pfeiffer, Island of the Lost Women. Take a look.
Who is he, Naomi? A birdman. He saved me from them. He has powers beyond belief. Really?
Remarkable.
I'm such a good sport.
Well,
Aren't
I gotta
Actually,
say,
I always thought that toga was purple. I think that footage is so old
that it's the color.
that it's faded
the
and
color
it
is
used
gone.
to be purple.
I got one in purple if you need it. All right, we'll be right back here with Michelle Pfeiffer. All right, let's talk about Hairspray. This is kind of a deal, and a lot of singing and a lot of dancing in this. And so this would have been maybe a really, this was not your first movie back after your break at home, right?
No, my first movie back was a film called I Can Never Be Your Woman with Paul Rudd. And then I did Stardust, and then this was my third movie.
Yeah. And was it tough with all the singing and dancing and stuff?
I had forgotten how much work it is to do all of that. I loved it. It was really fun, and that's one of the reasons that I wanted to do it was to revisit that.
Right.
But, you know, I don't train my voice in between, so I cram, which is a little stressful. But yeah, it was fun.
This reminds me of the Fabulous Baker Brothers. Remember that Fabulous Baker Boys? Oh, my God. Remember that, Paul?
You know, I don't think this will really remind you of
Really?
No.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
And this one, they got John Travolta dressed up like a girl. Yeah. And he was in this girl suit all day long. Did you find that alarming?
No, I was just glad it wasn't me.
Yeah. Well, you are dressed up like a girl.
Well, no, because in Stardust, I did the full prosthetics thing.
Really?
Before that, and so, yeah. And so I was just happy that it wasn't me.
So
Yeah.
am I. Let's show the folks a clip here. Do you know what this is, Michelle?
I think this might be a little backstory on my character, where I sing about really when I peaked as a character and I won the Miss Baltimore Crabs crown.
And now you're sort of an evil, meddling mother.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
sorts,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Take a look. Hairspray.
Those poor runner-ups might still hold some grudges. They powdered their cups, but I screwed the judges. Those broads thought they'd win if I played, they would spin in their dance. Not a chance. Boys, put me down. Oh, good morning, ladies. Let's see what you got.
Twist, 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 mashed potato mambo.
Ready? Begin. On my show, you'll never find a thrusting hip or bumping down.
What's that, a dance for fleas and ticks?
Oh, you should have seen my bag of tricks. Oh, I hit the stage, but tongues of plays. Well, belting Aida and preparing souffles. That triple somersault is how I clinched Miss Baltimore. Correct.
Well, there you go. You see what I'm talking about? It opens July 20th. That's Friday. Great pleasure to see you again. Congratulations.
Thank
Welcome
you.
back. I hope you return soon.
Thank you, I will.
The lovely Michelle Pfeiffer, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back.